Yes, people. So today I'm going to be covering how the five teams in the Northwest Counties Division 1 North have started the season that I picked. I'm going to go straight into it. First up, Nelson. Played for 6 points, 2 wins, 2 losses. Two losses against two teams that I've also picked to be in the top 5 at the end. I think they got beat off Maghull and Holker both heavily. So verdict on Nelson is very poor start. I've no doubt that it will come good. And they'll get another mention a bit later on with something that I say at the end. Moving on to the second team that I picked, Darwin. Played 5, won 2, drew 1, lost 2, 7 points. Average start. Again, I'd expect them to improve dramatically soon. Word on the street is that they're offering players 150, which is top 8 stuff in the division above, really, in terms of offering players money. So they'll have to come good, really, especially if the money's coming out. Holker Old Boys I picked. They're the third team that I picked, and they've started the season with played 5, won 2, drew 1, lost 2 also, same as Darwin. Solid start for them. You have to remember that Holker, they're only on win bonuses. I've been down there twice myself and spoke to people within their club, like before the game started and that, and a lot of their players come from their like under 21 team. It's basically in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing really there, and they get about 70 or 80 fans a game, so they overachieve every season, which is a big credit to them. And on top of that, it's obviously 2-3 hours for nearly every team to get there and back, which is an advantage for them. But yeah, solid start from Maghull, the team that I just about picked to sneak into the top 5. Had an absolute flying start. 5 games, 4 wins, 1 draw, 13 points. They've got the second highest attendance in the league with about 280 at each home game. They beat Royston 4-3, but was 4-0 up. And they've beat Nelson 5-1 and was 5-0 up at half time, so unbelievable start from Maghull. Team that really needs to be watched because they've just come on the radar out of nowhere, really. And the 5th team that I picked to be in the top 5 was Droylsden. Droylsden's start so far: played 6, won 4, lost 2. Obviously a local team of mine that I like to see do really well. Didn't start the season first 3 games very well. They won the first but then lost the next 2. But they've won 3 in a row now, and they must have brought in about 6 players in the last 3 weeks, so credit to Philo and Cooper, no doubting that they've done most of the player recruitment. And having gone and watched them on Saturday, they look a much better team now than 3 weeks ago. So yeah, verdict on Droylsden is rising rapid. So yeah, overall, the 5 teams that I picked: Nelson are in 11th, Darwin are in 9th, Holker are in 6th, Droylsden are in 2nd, and Maghull are in 1st. So steady starts for them all. They've all got at least 7 points from 5 games. Obviously some have played 6. They've all got off to steady starts. Been no complete nightmares. Like I've just said there, the surprise package out the 5 was Maghull. Didn't make the playoffs last year. Can't remember where they ended, but it would have been in around 10th. So their rise is really good, and they've got some really good wins in the bag early. Droylsden, like I said, they're coming on very strong, recruited very well over the last 3 weeks. Darwin, still a little bit up and down really. They keep bringing lads in, but they've had another bad result at weekend against a team that won't be in the top 8 come the end. Can't remember who they played now, but it were a good result. Hullker Old Boys, like I said, always overachieve every year. And Nelson won 2, lost 2, been beat off 2 teams in the top 5 heavily. Hullker hammered them and Maghull hammered them. So yeah, all the 5 teams I picked have all started steady enough though. Moving on to my league winner out of the 5. This will surprise you now really, because from what I've just told you, obviously some teams there have got 13 points, 12 points, 7, 7 and 6 from the 5 teams I picked. But my league winner overall is I'm going to go for Nelson, which is a very bold statement to say they've been hammered off 2 teams in the top 5. But they've brought their old manager back, who should never have been sacked last year. They got more points under him than they did when they got rid of him. Aaron Ripley, very good for them to get him back. That for me guarantees them top 5. He's got a good pool of players that he knows, and as everyone knows, they're not shy of spending the cash either. Nelson, them and Darwin are really known for actually spending the money. So yeah, I'm going to be going for Nelson. They've got the Heppel brothers up front who are both going to score at least 20 each over a season. I think they've still got Max Kane. They've probably got the best centre half in the league in Billy Priestley. So I'm going to back them to be the league winners. I'll actually tell you my top 5 in order. So we've got Nelson first, Droylsden second, Maghull third, Darwin fourth, Hullker Old Boys fifth. In the playoffs, I think Droylsden will beat Hullker Old Boys, repeat of last year's semi-final with another Droylsden win there. And Maghull will play Darwin at Maghull. And I'm going to go for a Maghull win there in the playoffs, if it goes that way. So the playoff final between Droylsden and Maghull at Droylsden, I think Droylsden will get over the line, 3rd time lucky, to finally get up to the North West Counties Prem, where they should be, because they've got amazing fans. Their attendance would be up there in the Prem, in the top 3 easily. And they're a sleeping giant for the division that they're in, so it's in the best interest of everyone in North West Counties football if Droylsden do go up this year. And living local, I really hope they do. And I believe they will. And finally, my 3 teams to go down are, they've not changed from the beginning of the season. So, MSC, Woolton, struggling for goals, conceding a lot. It's a bad recipe. They'll go down for me. Ashton Athletic, I got to see them play at weekend against my local team, Droylsden. I went to the away match. Really poor. Can't see how they stay in the division. They just didn't have any. They didn't have one player that stood out for me as being that good. No disrespect, but just what I saw. And the final one, I think these will just go down in 3rd bottom, but they'll have the best push to stay up. But I'll be going for Garstang. They've only just stayed up last year as well, I think, but I just don't think Garstang have got quite as much ammunition as, say, like a Daisy Hill or a AFC Blackpool overall. So yeah, that's my top 5 and how their seasons have begun. Let's see how it unfolds. Cheers guys, take it easy.